This feels familiar. I'm sure it's nothing. Alright. Hello and welcome to Good or Bad. The Eden Formula. Okay, we've got some intro credits here. It shouldn't take too long to get through. Hurry up! Please hurry up! Why do you need intro credits that are this long? Oh, come on! Speed it up! Move on! Just speed it up! You've had a minute of intro credits now. Come on! Oh, for the love of God, I'm just gonna speed this up now. So how long was it in the end? 2 minutes? 2 minutes of intro credits! Okay. I don't mind a film having longer intro credits. I really don't. Look at Jaws. That had longer intro credits, right? But he used that to build up suspense. But here all we get is blurry shots of LA from a bird's eye view. Birds. Birds can fly. Some dinosaurs could fly. Is that what it's signalling? Are we getting flying dinosaurs in this movie? Because that would be cool. No flying dinosaurs? What the hell was the point in the 2 minutes of intro credits then? If they're not going to do anything with that time except tell us who made this movie? I think I skipped a bit. Back to the start. Not that far back. This movie is set in a research facility, mostly. And it's the dead of night and an evil bad guy is posing as a delivery man.
I don't think I have anything scheduled. Where'd you say you're from?
Look under Smith.
Oh, Smith Laboratories.
No, Smith & Wesson.
First bad joke of the movie. Setting the bar that low, are you? The evil bad guy is not alone for long as the rest of his men join him, including his commanding officer, or as I like to call him, the stereotypical military villain man. Or in other words, one of the few entertaining characters in this movie. But that's just for the pure cheesiness. I mean, just look at how they introduce this guy. Awesome! We're trying to be awesome! And here is our main character, Dr. Harrison Parker, played by Jeff Fahey, who also happens to be the only other entertaining character in this movie. Now note I said entertaining, not interesting, because really it's just a good performance as an ex-military, now Dr. Sciencey person. And that's Rhonda, played by Dee Wallace. They work at We Make Dinosaurs in Secret Incorporated, and naturally they have next to no security guarding the man-eating creatures. And this is the guy that feeds the dinosaurs, and after he feeds them he sits there taunting them with a sandwich.
Yummy. Roast beef. Rare. So good.
Okay, how long until the dinosaurs eat him? A whole 3 minutes? You see, the intruders disabled the security because they want to commit industrial espionage. And because they disabled the security to get to the mysterious Eden Formula, the dinosaurs escaped. No, that's stock footage! That clip's from Carnosaur! Is this another raptor? Please don't let this be another raptor. I went through that and I sure as hell not going to go through that hell again. You know what? I'm done. This movie sucks. Rip your eyes out with a rusty spoon before watching it. I'm leaving. Footage. What the hell? Ah. Fine. Apparently I can't leave until I'm finished. Continue. Dr. Parker notices the security breach, so he hides the Eden Formula in a bathroom. Okay, you may be wondering what the Eden Formula is. Well, they used it to genetically engineer dinosaurs. You know, create life? The Garden of Eden? Isn't it cleverly named? The evil bad guys kill off the remaining security guards and plan on framing this person who works there for what is happening. They then bring in a bomb to blow the place sky high once they have the Eden Formula.
It's time to hit the labs. But I don't want any witnesses. I'm gonna kill everybody you see.
I guess that's why they call it the graveyard shift, eh?
The graveyard graveyard shift. It's so very, very not funny at all. Oh, the dinosaur finally broke out, did it? Well, let's see where they go with this.
I just found a big pile of
Dinosaur crap? Oh, it was a trap? The dinosaur used his own crap as a trap? My god, this is one smart animal. Okay, in all probability, it probably wasn't a trap, but I can dream. A cop is speaking to one of the big, bad, evil guys dressed as a security guard. He fails to remember his own name at first, which puts the cop on the road to suspicion. So she leaves for a while to work out whether there is something going on or if the security guard just has a bad memory. The doctor hears a noise outside his office and goes to investigate and finds Allied security guards. Humanity's worst defense. But meanwhile, back at the cop's car, she's reporting her suspicions into headquarters. Okay, I didn't realise I was dealing with that quality of special effects here. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm good. Our merry band of heroes stumbles across a bad guy, so Harrison kills him. And okay, I'll admit it, that death was cool. The dinosaur comes across a mechanic that's listening to some music. Okay, I'm not pointing this out for no reason. You see, the dinosaur follows sound, he is drawn to it, which I suppose makes sense, and... what was the other thing? Yeah, that's it. The mechanic dies. The good guys find the girl that was going to be framed and untie her. And Dr. Harrison finds out the big bad villain is in fact someone he used to know from his military days. The good guys run into the bad guys, so it's gunfight time!
No, Mom. Mom, it's all right.
What? Why on earth would they put a clip of some cop talking to her mother during a gunfight? And this conversation doesn't even have anything to do with the plot at all. It's irrelevant. I don't know, it might be more interesting if we met the mother. It might make for a more interesting plot. Who knows? The current one is kind of crap. But it's like the movie knows that the gunfight is so boring that it has to include someone talking on the phone to spice things up a bit. After a riveting phone call comes to a shocking conclusion of we don't know, the cop enters the mix and so does the dinosaur. Well, one of them. Some people die and Rhonda and the cop run out of the building, so the dinosaur chases them. The dinosaur then gets the cop, but Rhonda escapes in the car. Meanwhile, Harrison and the security guard are captured by the villainous bad guy. We then meet this guy, who I'm going to call Random Guy on a Bench, who complains that there's nothing to do. Then he dies. Moving on. Okay, and if you think moving away from the plot to get that quick killing was bad, you should see the next one. There's a group of people that are filming a movie. Some martial arts film, I think. But that doesn't matter, right? Well, tell it to this damn movie, because they don't seem to know that. They spend 5 minutes on this setup to a kill. What happens is this girl beats up some guys, then exchanges dialogue with the big bad villain of this movie within a movie. Make one Inception joke and I will hunt you down and subject you to watching this movie 1,000 times without the aid of alcohol. Anyway, the girl screws up her line and says...
Careful. You'll make me mad.
Stop! Cut! You blew the goddamn line.
What is the line?
You said, careful, you'll make me mad. It should be, careful, you'll make me sore.
What's the big difference? Sore and mad, they mean the same thing.
But sore sounds better.
Okay, not to get too invested in this setup to a kill, but mad is better. Who the hell would say you'll make me sore? It just sounds stupid. Anyway, take 2.
Careful. You'll make me... Dinosaur!
Okay, yeah, the dinosaur kills some people, but I'm amazed. Really, actually, properly amazed. Because the movie spends 5 minutes on this one, and the film is only 1 hour 20 minutes long. And they spend 5 of them on this. They must have had some faith in this at least. And you know what the reason for the line "you'll make me sore" was? Because then she could say, "Dinosaur, get it? Dino, saw, isn't it clever?" The other thing is, it feels like the people that made this movie are so bored by their own plot that they spend 5 minutes of their very short runtime on that. I never thought I'd say it because I didn't think it was even possible. But here I go. This movie is worse than Raptor. That's right, the film that is nothing but stock footage. Well, not nothing but, it has a lot of stock footage in and a little bit of original footage, but it's mainly stock footage, is better than this. Because this is a special kind of bad. This isn't the regular bad. It's like super bad. Super, extremely, very bad. It's just so bad. Rhonda keeps calling the cops and telling them that there's a T-Rex around. Long story short, it doesn't achieve anything beyond them calling her crazy. So she calls the people she works for, but they just tell her to keep her mouth shut. Those bastards. The big bad evil people are interrogating Harrison. He doesn't talk, so they decide to go look for the formula elsewhere. Harrison and the security guard escape and go straight for the formula. You know, security guards in monster movies usually don't last that long. I mean, all the others were dead in the first 30 minutes, but this one, he just keeps on going. Which leads me to the conclusion that the film just isn't going for that cliché. Oh, he's working for the bad guys. But in all fairness, who could have seen that coming? Harrison knocks him out and takes the Eden formula.
Next one's a headshot.
Harrison gets the drop on the bad guys, but gets knocked out and captured. Then insubordination happens, which involves the guy getting his ass kicked and then running away and dying. They just wanted the explosion, didn't they? It's morning now and Rhonda has lured the T-Rex, well, one of them anyway, back to the facility using the sirens on the cop car. She sets up explosives covered with stereos. Okay, it's a nice idea for a trap and a way to kill the dinosaur, especially with every kill having an emphasis on sound. But you see, the execution is this. Yeah. The bad guys try to trick Rhonda into giving herself up, but guess who shows up? Harrison breaks free and Rhonda distracts the dinosaur while they duke it out. After a bit of a punch-up, he sticks him to the wall and leaves him for the dino to chomp down on. And then, and it's been a while since I've done this, it's time for the big fiery ending! It's over! The Eden formula! And yes, I know a lot of people consider this movie to be Dinosaur 5, and I can completely see why. We've got the cheap budget dinosaurs, which I think use the same models. Cheesy characters, lame effects, and gore. Bad gore, but still gore. But do I consider this to be Dinosaur 5? Well, personally, no. Well, yes. Sort of. I mean, yeah, all the themes of the Dinosaur movie are present, so all that's really different is that the story doesn't continue. But to be honest, the story barely continued in any of the Dinosaur movies, so what the hell, yeah. It's Dinosaur 5. It may as well be. One of the major differences in all the other movies, even Raptor, the story focused on the dinosaurs. Here the dinosaurs are a byproduct of the plot. Evil people are after the Eden formula. That's all they want, not the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are just there to kill people and pretty much remind us it's a dinosaur movie. In fact, most of the deaths are away from the main plotline. So we've got the obligatory Is It Dinosaur 5 part of the review out of the way. Now on to other things, such as mostly boring performances aside from a few cheesy roles, laughable gore and effects that make the first Dinosaur movie cringe, and a 2-minute long intro! Sorry, that bugs me. So yeah, this film is bad. The worst of the sort of Dinosaur series. And I really can't believe I'm saying that because Raptor was so bad. But somehow, somewhere, someone has managed to create a film that's even worse. You have been warned. See you next time.